the reason to believe that there is some sort of deity. I understand that this might be classified, so feel free to be vague. Thanks. All right, as I've told you guys again, a lot of people, because they asked me before, what's my beliefs? And I say I'm agnostic. I'm an agnostic theist or an agnostic deist. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in Christianity or any of that. My mother was religiously Jewish. My father was a Christian. I am very, very well versed in religion, the history of religion, the Bible, the Talmud, the Ante-Nicene Fathers, all this various works of Apocrypha. I'm actually familiar with most of it. I don't really ascribe to any of that. I believe there's a higher power. I do pray. The reason I believe there is a deity of some type is that I've had several situations to where it's the most likely answer that I could arrive at. I've had a couple of situations where I prayed about things at certain points in my life, and I've never been the type of person, I don't believe in praying for things. I think that's nonsense. I don't think any sort of higher power ever answers that sort of stuff. I've kind of just prayed before in the past and just asked for guidance. And one time I felt like I got an answer when I was doing that and just looking for an answer, and it was almost a word-for-word answer in my head. And the next day, someone who I was talking about on the topic repeated the exact same phrase to me, word for word, and they started saying something else, and they stopped and said, no, that's not what I'm supposed to say to you. And they said the exact phrase, and it was an unusual phrase, and that kind of threw me off. I've also had a few situations too where same thing happened. I felt like at least some sort of answer came to me of really what I needed to be doing with some aspect or something in my life, and I said, okay, I'm going to do that then. And as soon as I made that decision to do so, multiple factors immediately fell into place to make that situation that I had been really worried about happen when I said, okay, I'm going to do, okay, I'm just going to go with the answer I got, and what I felt inside was the answer when I had prayed. And a lot of factors fell into place immediately, as many as 5 or 6 different ones that I wasn't expecting to make that situation just go that direction. So that's why I believe there's probably a higher power. It's not something that I preach to other people. I'm not trying to convert anyone to any belief system. I don't really have a belief system. But I simply believe there is very possibly a God who has some sort of plan that they don't always make known to us. And I occasionally pray and say, hey, what am I supposed to be doing with my life? And if I get some sort of answer, I generally go with it. And I find things tend to always work out when I do. It's not definitive proof. It's, again, not something even worth founding a religion upon. But if someone asks me, why do I generally believe in a higher power, that's my answer. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.